Manchester City's hold on the Champions League was wrestled away by Real Madrid as they were beaten on penalties in a dramatic quarter-final at Etihad Stadium. The holders recovered from going behind to Rodrigo's early strike to lay siege to Real's goal, finally equalising 14 minutes from the end of normal time when Kevin De Bruyne pounced on Antonio Rudiger's clearance. It was the least City deserved for their almost total domination, but a lack of the finishing touch cost them as Real, despite being exhausted and mounting a desperate rearguard action, held out for spot kicks. City looked on course to meet Bayern Munich in the semi-final when Luka Modric missed Real's first penalty, but Bernardo Silva's dreadful effort and another from substitute Mateo Kovacic was saved by keeper Andriy Lunin, leaving former Chelsea defender Rudiger to step up and clinch victory for the great Champions League specialists. It ended City's bid for another treble of Champions League, Premier League and FA Cup, and they must now recover from this grueling encounter to defend the latter in the semi-final against Chelsea at Wembley on Saturday. Man City's treble dreams left in tatters by Real. Haaland and De Bruyne could not continue. Guardiola. England's hopes of extra Champions League spot hit. Guardiola's side count cost of missed chances. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola has no regrets after defeat by Real Madrid. City will wonder for a long time how they failed to win this game, despite exerting complete superiority over their Spanish opponents, apart from the early stages when the La Liga leader struck through Rodrigo. The answer is simple: Pep Guardiola's side piled up the opportunities, but could not take them, letting Real off the hook. City had 33 shots to Real's 8, 18 corners to 1, but they just could not put Carlo Ancelotti's men away. And there was always a danger that Real, who have been the great escapologists against City in this competition before, would find a way to get the job done. So it proved, with the key moment coming when Silva chose to loft an awful penalty straight into the hands of Lunin, shifting the emphasis of the shootout back in Real's favour after Modric's first miss. The home fans rose to their side amid their despair. The Champions League, won against Inter Milan in Istanbul, season lost in the most painful of circumstances. Focus will switch to trying to win the domestic double of the Premier League and FA Cup. This was a top-class display from City, simply missing the second goal they deserved. It was another tough night for Erling Haaland, who hit the bar with a header early on, but was kept at arm's length by Real, eventually being substituted for Julian Alvarez at the start of extra time. Guardiola does now lift and re-energise City before that Wembley meeting with Chelsea on Saturday evening. Lunin the hero for Real.